Trash you the maid, so you bagged him. I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy.
Episode 3, BFFs. We're waiting. I don't know how you pulled this off, Josh.
I don't know either.
I got the text. You're like, Nessa's gonna join. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Basically. So thank you for joining. I fucking interviewed the president. I may be slightly more nervous like now because I don't. You don't hate me, right, Nessa? Do you even know who I am, really?
No.
Okay, that sounds like we'll figure out how this goes.
Oh my God.
Stem from. I was trying to figure out your relationship. And I'm like, okay, how'd you guys meet? Was she big before you or vice versa? And it kind of the way I understood it was like he started dating you and then you blew up. Your fans fucking did not like that. They were like in my ass being like, you're an asshole, you stink. And I'm like, first of all, I don't even know that that's an insult if that's how it went down. Secondly, I'm not trying to be mean. Are you guys like together now? What's the deal here?
No.
Yeah, no, we're like BFFs, like the podcast name, you know?
BFFs WB? Like
What's the WB?
with benefits?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
So you guys are just platonic friends.
Without. Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, like Josh is like my best friend.
When did you break up?
Oh my God.
I don't know, like.
I can't even tell you a date.
Yeah, I don't know the exact date. It was like a couple months ago. Right?
You'd be totally cool with each other dating other people on TikTok or wherever.
I mean, like, I would, I think.
I think Nessa's capping, but.
I'm not. No, I'm being honest. Like, we broke up for a reason. Like, we want to grow on ourselves and.
What does that mean? What was the
grow.
reason?
Like, we just had more like maturing to do.
Yeah, no, she's right there. Definitely, like, it just wasn't like. I feel like we were in a relationship that we weren't like ready for in a sense.
And I know, Nessa, you're probably not going to answer this, the other thing, because, I mean, there was the controversy you made out with Little Huddy and his fashion sucks, all right? Like, that's something that
This guy, Dave.
That is so rude.
Dave
That
does
is
not
rude.
fuck with his fashion.
But
I
That's
think
the
it's
thing.
dope. I'm sorry, but I think it's dope.
you really think his clothes are good?
People
It's
like his
different.
clothes.
It's dope.
It's a thing. People like his
All right,
sense
now,
of fashion.
Josh, you're rolling over because she's there. Because if she's not there, you'd be like, that clothes sucks. But he's there. She's there now, and you're trying to be nice. And, I mean, you don't like the guy because he made out with her when, like, the shit was going on.
Yeah. No, of course. Like, I'm never going to, like, be besties with fucking, or BFFs with Chase again. Like, that's obvious. But, I mean, I don't need to, like, I just feel like he knows it. I don't need to keep digging at him, you know? It's like.
Just happened and moved on.
She obviously wants it to get moved on from because, I mean, then she doesn't have to hear it anymore.
I think it was a stupid situation that people just took, like, too far. I mean, it's, like, basic, like, everyday life.
Do you know how to, like, announce your words a little, like, louder?
Sorry.
Enunciate?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's just like.
How old are you, Nessa?
I'm 18.
Okay, so this is a fair question because you guys both, like, when did your fame hit? And by the way, let's answer the question with both of you there. Who was famous first? Who blew up first?
Josh.
Okay, so then Nessa's fans, there we go. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. That's like a pretty common thing that there's nothing wrong with. So we were accurate in our representation of it, fine. But
I think, yeah.
How does it...
Say what you want to say, Ness.
Say it.
If you want to call out Dave, call him out.
No, I think that, like, they knew that Josh was, like, bigger first, but I think it was, like, when, like, the whole, like, using thing came into play, that's when they thought it was a little bit rude.
Did I say that?
Didn't. Yes.
What was my exact phrase? I don't know that use. It's like, well, that's how you got big, but you guys had a real relationship, it seemed.
Yeah.
No, it was real. Yeah.
I think it was, like, kind of said something along the lines of, like, me using him for clout.
You fucking hate me, don't you?
That's what I'm thinking.
No, you just didn't know anything. I feel like anyone that, like, was in, like, your position and, like, knew, like, part of the story would, like, think that.
So,
but, like,
how did you guys then meet?
I think I DM'd you, right?
Yeah.
I literally was on tour and I saw a video of hers on TikTok and I thought she was hot, so I just DM'd her.
I'm going to say very clearly she shook her head. There is no way you two are, like, I'm watching the body language. I mean, I'm not like, some expert, but there's no chance in hell you two are just two platonic friends, la-di-da, going about your day. There's no fucking chance.
We are.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I mean, I have eyeballs. I'm looking right at you, and it's like anyone who can see the body language. Well, how often are
no
you over
body.
this house, Nessa?
I mean, not a lot, I feel like. I mean, like, I'm also, like, friends with, like, everyone. So, like, I come out and we just, like,
Hang
out.
So when's
But
the last
it's not
time you
like-
two went out? There's that picture that's floating around that you guys.
Right. Did you see that? Did you see that picture last night of me at Boa?
Yes.
That wasn't.
That wasn't even me. I wasn't at Boa yesterday.
He was at the studio with me last night.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't believe you two at all that you're not like still kind of together. I don't believe it for a sec. You're shaking your head, but
That is
it's
funny.
like your body language and the way you talk, and you're over the house a lot. Do you like, by the way, the rest of the Sway guys, Nessa?
Yeah.
Are there any that you don't like? Because you should say it on the podcast.
100%.
But I can't do that.
Yeah. If
I
you want to
can't.
shit on any of the Sway boys, now's the time.
I can't.
We can go down the list. Bryce, Jaden.
I like Bryce. Okay. Bryce gets into trouble, but, like, he's a really sweet person.
Okay.
Like, in person.
So then what happened? I know you guys know Bryce, sweet old Bryce. The story goes that he was vaping. They're like, hey, you can't vape at this place. And next thing you know, it's like WrestleMania. So what actually happened? And I know you know.
Gosh.
I don't know anything about
Come on, Nessa.
Nessa.
I seriously don't.
How do you...
I mean,
Wow.
like,
See, she's holding out. She's
I know.
holding valuable
I know.
information. Like,
Did you have to
like,
convince
how-
her to
how
come
do you even
on?
film-
I was stunned. Did you?
Dude,
have
you
to-
do
he
not-
forced
no,
me.
no.
I'm being forced.
It was like, I will do anything. I will walk your dog. I will
Do
like,
not-
come on the podcast.
Do not lie right now. Okay, this man has been texting me nonstop every day
That's
to
not
get
true.
on this.
Maybe like twice I've
And
texted her.
He told me that he was gonna have a terrible day because I was not going on his podcast.
Yeah,
and
I tried
was
to
like,
guilt trip her into it.
And I was like, okay, so I'm being forced right now. Like,
No, I know. I texted Dave this morning finally, and I was like, she's on the podcast. We got it. Let's film.
So what do you think right now? Do you hate me, or are you like, oh, he's not that bad?
Yeah. What's
no,
your...
I don't hate you. I don't really hate anyone.
Oh, my God. dude.
No, you're not bad.
I don't know how much.
Do you think that... Do you understand that it's more of a like coming from humor than it is coming from like people thinking it's hatred?
Yes.
What would
Yeah.
be right now the number one like TikTok fight that like people would want to see?
I think... what do you think, Ness? You answer first.
I don't know.
I know you know. You could put two people together right now.
I wish
it's gonna,
I had.
I think it's...
I
Bryce
wish
and
when the
Thomas.
cameras are off, they were sneaky on so I could see everything that Nessa's going to say when this
Right.
is done. Because she's just
Yeah.
like pleading the fifth everywhere we go.
Everywhere. She's like, oh, I don't want this TikTok room post to go up, so I better just say I don't know in my cute little voice.
No, that's not what I'm doing. I seriously don't know.
Yeah, so
Bryce
it's
and Thomas.
Bryce and
probably,
Thomas.
Yeah.
100%.
So that's the guy who started the Hype House. Bryce is
Yeah.
trying to fight him. They are posting each other's exchange. Do you think they will?
No, I don't think they ever will. I think that like Bryce is ready to. I think that Thomas sees it more as like let's grow off each other, or let's like kind of like utilize each other's social medias to grow. So they just have different mindsets about it. Like Bryce isn't looking to like grow his social media off this. Bryce is looking to fight someone. Like it's a total different thinking process.
Yeah.
Do we remember what the original slide was, by the way?
The slide.
What slide?
Yeah. When slide. You slid into her DMs with some
Oh shit!
And did you already know everything about him? Ness, were you like, holy shit, Josh Richards just DM'd me?
Okay. It was like kind of during the time where like that whole like Lights Out group blew up on TikTok.
That was a tour I went on. It was
Okay.
called Lights Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like a group of like guys that like some are from were on Sway, some are in Hype.
Yeah.
But like they were like kind of blowing up, and I like saw him like a few times on my For You page, and then like obviously like I knew who he was. I wasn't like following him though.
You had no posters in
Anyways.
the room.
She probably had a few posters.
Do you
I'll be
have the
honest.
original? Do you have the first?
I didn't.
I have the first DM, but it was lame.
What did
it was
it
just
say?
it was just a hey. I really just slid in with hey, and then she
He
said
was-
hi, and then I said what's up. She said studying for my finals. How about you? And I said nothing. What's your snap? Because I was just trying to move it over to Snapchat, you know?
That's terrible game right there.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
I got it. I pulled.
Wait, when was the date of that?
That's June 11th, 2019.
And how long did you guys talk before you actually hung out?
Probably like
3 months.
Yeah, I would say
we were talking for 3 months before we saw each other in person, like FaceTiming every day.
Yeah.
But not together at all anymore, huh?
Mm-mm.
No.
I mean, the guy
now.
basically laughs when he answers that. You basically...
I don't know
Dave,
why.
it's because your face.
He thinks
you have just such a
everything's
contagious
funny.
smile, Dave. I have to smile when you smile.
I've never, ever been told I have a contagious smile. I've never
That is a
once
fact.
been told that.
It is a fact.
All right.
Everyone knows it.
So if I said right now, like, put your hands up and swear on your mother's lives, you would both do it, that you're not together in any way?
No, we're not dating.
You don't hook up at all?
He's my best friend. That's just weird.
Hands up, you do it. You swear on
Why did I just hear like a laugh in the background of your studio, Dave? I just
You
heard
didn't
like
hear
someone
that.
like just like a like one of those cough laughs.
I just don't believe anything I've been saying. What was your first impression when you met Michael Gruen? Michael?
I don't know if you saw that face, Dave, but that was not a good face, dude. She did
Don't
not
even
like
say
that
that
question.
name. Do you want me to pull out all the cards on this man right now on this podcast?
Yep.
Or would that hurt you?
No, go for it. Say whatever you want to say.
Like everything?
Say it.
Dude.
I do not like him.
Why?
He's rude. He is so rude. He hates me. He hates me. He has it out for me. I think he's jealous because he's secretly in love with Josh, which is no problem. But he has called me ugly to my face and in front of people. He has said that
That is not true.
Okay.
That is not true.
You know that's true for a fact, and I have so many people that witnessed it.
Michael said, I'm defending him on this one. He said my taste in women was not good. That's what he said.
In front of her, though?
That's yes, and just kept repeating it and looking
I'm
at
on
me.
Nessa's side there. That's
Exactly.
the same thing.
That's like rude. Like
Yeah,
that
okay.
like
Super
that
rude.
can make me cry. But anyway, like he has said like the beginning of quarantine that he wanted to send me on a one-way ticket to Mexico and have me trapped there alone. And I was 17. Like, he is just rude.
Nessa and Michael have a feud. It's awesome. It's super
it's
entertaining
no
for me.
feud. I just don't waste my energy on him. I just don't like him.
He's
terrible. He's a terrible person to be
But
around.
what the story she just told is a wildly asshole thing to do, to be in front of you.
So
he
he is a certified asshole. There's nothing else to call him. He's just rude, and he hates me so much, and I just don't care because I've never done anything personally to him.
Yeah, they have a weird.
It's just and like even like when
relationship.
that podcast came out, like the first episode, like he was like fighting my fans, like for a good like 20 minutes, just like commenting back to them, and I don't even understand. So I just like hit the unfollow button. And I was just like,
that's a dick thing to say. And you guys,
Right.
you guys were dating when he said that in front of you?
no, it was like recent.
Yeah, it was pretty recently. It was like, what, a month ago?
No, I'd say it was probably like a few weeks ago, honestly, like maybe like 3. And it was like all of us in like the backyard, like
Hanging out. There was like 10 of us. And then
10 of us. And like that's
he
like
made
when it
fun
gets
of-
embarrassing because it's in
Yeah.
front of other people. And I'm just sitting right there and everyone knows it's targeted at me. And it's just like rude.
Yeah, it was messed up.
Like
I mean, it's because I think it was like, it came from humor. I mean, he was making fun.
No, it did not.
Yes, it did.
Do not lie right now.
Let me
do
speak.
not lie.
Hey,
I
this
don't
is
want,
what
I don't want you speaking because you're just full of lies.
I'm not full of lies.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. Oh no, I'm not on her side. I was just trying to defend Gruen a little tiny
There's
bit,
no
just so he
reason
didn't
to
come off
defend
as
him.
like the biggest
And
dick in the world.
that's what makes me mad though, because he just lets whoever talk as bad as they want on me, and there's just like no
But
defending.
We're not dating. You just said that.
It doesn't matter, but like
You guys are definitely fucking dating, even the way you...
no, we're not. No. But I'm just saying, like, and anyone in my life, like that, like I care about, and of course I care about him. Like he's like my best friend. Like if anyone was to say like anything negative about like that person or like anyone that's close in my life, like I would defend them. I think that's like you just have to.
I do defend you.
No, you don't.
That is
You
so
let Michael
cap.
call me ugly.
No, I didn't.
That
I
is
got mad at him.
rude.
At what point, though,
You got
Nessa,
mad as
at
soon
what-
as I said something.
At
Not
what
true at all.
point are you like, like you're obviously an attractive girl. At what point are you like, dude, just look in the mirror?
Right. Like, at what point do you just like go back to
Like
Michael.
you're calling me ugly? Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, like, I don't know. I don't.
You got
really,
you got like 10 million plus followers to prove that people obviously like how you look. You know
yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
know, but at the same time, like, it's just like it still hurt.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it
get
still
that.
hurts to hear someone say that.
Well, like
about
you can literally. There's so much ammunition on Michael too.
Totally.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can easily pick on that guy.
He's not exactly
I
fucking
wouldn't-
George Clooney.
right.
Yeah, but like, I still wouldn't like say anything like that against him because what he said to me hurt. So I'm still not like mean enough to say
I
that
feel
back.
like Ness, when she gets like attacked or like someone chirps her, she kind of goes into a little bit of like turtle mode. You know what I mean? Like it's more of like a now I just feel bad.
Well, because
I don't
I'm
wanna
not.
make
I'm
it
not.
worse.
I'm
Like,
not a mean person.
She's not
and I'm
confrontational.
not-
Like, that's the
I
exact
don't-
word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really like to like get in like arguments.
Where
really.
Dave, I feel like we're very opposite. right?
I look for confrontation. I will
Exactly.
and I will say now, Josh has never to me said one negative thing about you. Not behind closed. You've heard what would be construed as the most negative you heard, and I didn't even think it
Yeah.
was negative. So he's had nothing but good things to say.
Yeah,
I
Miss,
know.
I don't stick up for you. Head ass.
You not saying anything bad about me is not you not sticking up for me.
Biggest douchebag on TikTok.
Bryce.
Bryce? Yeah, I'd say Bryce Hall. 100%. Dude, he was over at my house this morning giving people permission to touch his muscles.
I gotta be honest.
Think about
When I
that.
met him, I thought he was gonna be way bigger. He's not like
Right.
a huge guy.
That's so. Thank you for saying that.
Jaden called
Thank
him
you for saying
Stumpy.
That. Yeah, Jaden called him Stumpy today too. That got him going. Like Bryce is like, he just walks around and he's like, "Yeah, I give you permission to touch this rock."
That's
like
kind of
flexing
like
his
the
arm.
entire Sway house. I even saw your video the other day. You had some wrap around your chest and you were pumping iron. And that I see that and I'm like,
'cause I
when I
lift a
see
lot of
those
weights.
videos, I'm like, yeah, no shit. A lot of people think these guys are douchebags. It's like if I just stumbled across the video, I'd be like, this kid's an asshole. Like if that's the only like experience I had with them. So
Look
I
at her
could see
shaking
it.
her head.
What's
See
that?
how she's shaking her head. She's like agreeing with you, saying I'm an asshole and a douchebag. But then she can't like say like other people are assholes and douchebags. Kind of messed up.
When did I ever not say anyone was an asshole?
How people dress. We just talked about that.
Well, I was being
just
honest.
dress without dressing.
So you don't think he dresses up, but you admit that when the Sway boys are in that little backyard of theirs with their shirts off, just like lifting, they look like idiots?
I think it's funny to watch the videos.
So you're laughing at us though.
No, I mean like it's cool that you guys are working out, but I just
See how she's trying to flip it. We almost got her, Dave. We almost pinned her in a corner.
Close.
Got her to say something bad.
The only
couldn't
thing
get it
we
done.
got Gruen. If we mention Gruen, she's gonna go for the throat.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
She maybe her and Gruen go in R&R.
that would be a hell of a fight.
I'm not
That would
getting
be a
into the
hell
same
of a
room with
fight.
him.
Okay, jeez, never mind.
I already have the answer to the last one for you guys. Would you date a fan? Clearly, because you guys did it with each other.
No. Okay, take that back.
Why?
Take that back.
How was that?
You were totally.
I was
you were
not
totally
a fan. I was not a fan.
So
I was not.
Hell yeah.
if Josh Richards wasn't Josh Richards, when apparently his intro DM was, hey, you would have responded to just a nobody?
If I saw his face.
It's a compliment to you. I don't believe you necessarily, but
Yeah, I don't believe her either. 'cause
What do
I
you
looked,
mean?
I
If
looked like a squirrel.
You're in
back
high
then.
school. I'm just saying, like, you're in high school and you have people from other schools DMing you. Like, do you not answer them just because they don't have a following? Like, be honest.
I mean, I didn't answer
you
DMs
look at
throughout
their
high school because I was
profile?
doing social media.
Okay, well, before social media. Okay, see, like, you wouldn't understand.
I have a different
But like,
situation. here.
I wasn't like doing social media like during most of my high school.
She let's just leave it at this. She answered because she was a fan. So we both would date fans.
Don't say that. That's not.
Next question.
That's not.
it's very nice you get to come on.
Thank you for having me.
All
All
right.
right, no problem.
What's your
See you
dog's
guys
name,
on
by
next-
the way? Last question. I'm good at guessing, and I'm going to go with George.
Her name's Baby, but like also Chicken.
Baby and chicken. Is named after anything in particular?
No, when I got her, she was just so tiny and she's still so small. So I was like, she just looks like a baby.
Got it. All right.
Yeah.
I choo cause they hope I show. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like gloss. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and